Hi, travelers! Another week, and of course we don't have Troy again because he's in the Dominican Republic.
Where it's warm. I'm jealous.
It's cold down
Well,
here.
you know, the Midwest makes us tough, and what doesn't kill us only makes us
I don't
stronger.
think I need to be that tough.
Nope.
Didn't Kelly Clarkson sing a song like that? Doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Do you
Wasn't that
listen
Kelly
to,
Clarkson?
Do you listen to Kelly Clarkson?
Oh, Kelly Clarkson. No?
No.
Wasn't that her? No? I'm pretty sure
Maybe?
it was. I'm pretty sure it was. I bet it's Kelly Clarkson. Troy's not here, the music expert.
Definitely.
No? So, this week, we have winter warmer beers. Beers, you know, you have the food that makes you feel good and
Comfort
warm.
food.
Comfort food. These are comfort beers.
Oh, and why?
Because they have things that make people happy in them. So,
Aw.
peanut butter and coffee and coconut
I do like these things.
and all those nice things. Yeah?
What's that?
Right?
What's that word that they call it? Umami.
Umami.
Is that what it is?
Sure.
You're thinking hygge, which is like the feeling of comfort, and it's Scandinavian, but I can't remember which country, to be honest.
I don't know anything about
HYGGE.
Scandinavian countries. Yeah.
Hygge.
Anyway, before we break into those beers, we always talk about Hot Passport. It's not too late. 2020 just started. So, in the coming weeks, we might do a giveaway.
I think that'd be a great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you that want to win a Wisconsin Hot Passport, let's just start this week by commenting below. Let's do a fun exercise. Comment below if you'd like to win a Wisconsin Hot Passport.
And they should comment their favorite brewery that
In
would
Wisconsin.
be in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of why
And
they
in
want
the
it.
Wisconsin Hot Passport. So, if you want to know who's in the Wisconsin Hot Passport, you need to go to hotpassport.com.
Yes.
Check it out. Yeah. So, I'm going to start using mine soon.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I invited?
As long as we don't get snowed in.
Am I invited to use
As
that?
long as you let me go. Yeah, you're always invited.
Okay, sounds
You
like
bet.
a plan.
So, let's break into this first one. Troy left this for me, so he's not completely worthless. Over New Year's, it's the chocolate peanut butter porter from Lupulin.
Ooh.
So Lupulin is their first brewery is out of Big Lake, Minnesota. But fun fact, they also opened one in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So Lupulin has 2 locations. And they actually bought the brewery in Sioux Falls that was called Hydra,
Can I just see this?
which I think we had on this show once. So yeah,
It's fun.
chocolate peanut butter porter. So we'll have to see if this holds up to the
To the
Taproom
high
Traveler's
standards.
favorite
Our
peanut
standard.
butter porter
We have high.
from Dangerous Man.
We have high expectations.
High
if it's gonna
expectations,
be.
yes.
Oh, it
Smells
smells.
A lot
really
of lot of
good.
peanut butter on the nose, so that's a big win.
Ooh, yes.
That's really good. I taste a lot of the peanut butter.
And there's more chocolate, I think, too.
There is.
That's good.
This is probably the closest that any beer has come to the Dangerous Man one, I think.
Yeah, this one's almost like the Dangerous Man peanut butter when you mix it with the chocolate.
Yes.
Right.
Because they have their chocolate milk stout on tap as well, usually.
Right.
And
Mm.
That's roasty
That's really
and
good.
yummy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yummy.
Good job, Lupulin.
Their can's pretty cool, too.
Yeah, it is. And they came out with a Javatized pack, like a 4-pack. I almost picked
Yeah.
that up, but we'll see if Troy can get us some more of this. So Javatized, it's got coffee infused beer.
What's with this?
It shows
That's
you
the proper glass.
the proper glassware.
Yes.
And it looks like we're
Which-
even using.
We are using
The
the
proper
proper glassware
glassware.
according to the can.
Cheers.
Yeah. Woo!
That is tasty.
That is good.
I would definitely buy
Troy
more of
should have
that.
left more.
This one will make it into the rotation. That's real good.
For
Oh, definitely.
sure.
Yeah. Well, and now that we get Lupulin around here, yeah.
Yes.
Troy distributes Lupulin, so you should be able to get all kinds of it.
So we've got an in.
Yeah, right?
That's what I'm hearing. We've got an in.
So out of Minnesota and South Dakota, that one. So we're covering the Midwest this week, which is never a bad thing. So this one's out of Milwaukee from Good City. coconut porter, and we're actually going up in ABV this week too. I actually decided to look at the cans and go up. So the first one was 5%. This is 5.3. So all light beers for the vlog.
Light beers.
It's what I would consider a light beer. Anyway,
Not
5%.
light in color.
Not light in color. No. All dark ones this week. Yeah.
All dark, but all light ABV.
Right. Well, the last
Lighter.
one, yeah.
Whoa, very coconutty on the nose.
Yeah, but not like I'm used to smelling. It's got a different.
Good.
I mean this in a good way. It smells and tastes like suntan lotion.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. Like the suntan lotion from when you were a kid.
Yes.
Banana boat. It's banana boat.
I should say from when we were kids. So in the 80s. If some of you
You
are
can
watching
still find it. I
that were
still
kids
buy
in
it.
the 90s.
So this has a lighter feel to it. This has all that like dark.
Body.
Yes.
The
and
roastiness to it.
This tastes good, but it's very different.
It's not vacant.
Mm-mm.
That's my favorite beer term that I made up. Vacant. Yeah, it's got a lot of fullness. The peanut butter one does.
Just
This one is more. You get some coconut, and is there chocolate in here? Is there supposed to be chocolate in here? Well, it's porter, so I guess a little bit, but there's no defined chocolate addition to it.
vanilla.
Oh, notes of coffee, chocolate, nuttiness, and aromatic toasted coconut. Yes.
Madagascar.
And vanilla.
Vanilla.
So I get a little bit of coconut and maybe a little bit of vanilla.
Yep. Not a lot of
Yeah,
chocolate.
I don't get chocolate.
No, you get some of the roastiness of the porter, but
Yep.
that's about it.
Yep.
And I think that's all from malts.
Yeah.
It's still good. But
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. It's very good.
yeah, the two are very different.
Yes.
Very strong contrast.
Very, very different. Good city in Milwaukee. Yeah. I don't know if that one is in the Hot Passport or not.
We'll have to look
I've
later.
not memorized it yet because 80-some breweries is a lot.
I think it's 80. It's either 83 or 84 this year.
Yeah.
I was looking through the list.
It's a good number.
Last night and
It's a good number.
excited to go check them all
I've
out.
been seeing people already getting started on their stamps for the year because they're doing the race. So they got to get started early.
What is the race?
The race, you know what? I'll just read it out of the book because it's a little better out of the book. And while I'm reading that, this next beer is from Toppling Goliath. So Mornin Delight. If you haven't already seen our episode on Toppling Goliath, check it out on our channel.
Morning Latte, an Imperial coffee milk stout.
Yes.
I
So
remember
back-
being very disappointed that this one was not on tap when we were there.
Right.
They had just killed the last keg and they were completely out of the bottles, and I was very sad because I really wanted to try it. So
But now you can find it in the cans.
exactly.
Yeah.
It smells weird.
So anyway, before we get back to the weird smell, the amazing brewery race. So if you love to travel and drink the beer that are in the Hot Passport, if you're the first one to win the brewery race, which you get all of the stamps from Wisconsin, you get some money and a T-shirt. And even if you're not the first one, even if you finish, you still get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
you still get something out of it, even if you're not first. There's more details on hotpassport.com, by the way.
I will.
What is the weirdness that you smell? I smell coffee.
Spicy. Wow.
Yeah, I smell a
Spicy.
little bit of spice. I'm not smelling as much coffee as I was maybe expecting.
It tastes spicy too. Not
I get lactose,
Oh.
and
that does not taste like an iced mocha latte.
well, you don't
Yeah.
know where they got the coffee from.
It's
Maybe
got
it's
a little bit
Starbucks
of
coffee.
Nope.
It's got a little bit of kick to it almost.
Almost cayenne.
Yeah.
I'll drink the rest of yours.
I will say,
Yeah.
I believe I noticed that Toppling Goliath is one of the bonus out-of-state breweries in the Wisconsin Hop Passport this year.
Yeah.
There's
It's not in that one.
That's the 19.
That's the that's
Never
the
mind.
19.
Never mind.
So yeah, they always throw in a few sometimes from neighboring states, sometimes further away.
Right. How great is that?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're thinking about taking a trip down to Orlando this year, and I
Sure.
saw that there was an Orlando brewery in the Wisconsin book this year, and
There you
we're
go.
going to have to go check it out.
What a deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plan your vacations around it.
Last year I noticed that ours had Tin Whiskers in the back of it.
Yep.
So I just happened to be in St. Paul and I thought, oh, I don't have a Minnesota one. I went, whoa, wait a minute. There's a bonus. There's a bonus in the back. I can go to Tin Whiskers. And so we went to Tin Whiskers and we got our 2-for-1s there. What a deal. I don't know. I don't think going back to the beer, I don't think that this is spicy.
We'll see what Alex says.
I don't know if I'd go as far as spicy, but it's got a little bit.
It's a harsher grind of coffee, I would imagine. I'm not sure.
It's definitely not a bad beer. It does not taste like a mocha
It's an Imperial.
Imperial.
latte though.
There we go.
It does not taste like a mocha latte, and that's okay.
You're thinking of the mocha latte that you get in the morning, which is like foo-foo coffee.
Well, yeah, it says
This
to
is
emulate
this
an
is
iced mocha latte. No,
in an Imperial beer.
but that's not what it says. It says
You gotta read the front before you read the back.
no. I just read the back.
Oh, and I always get accused of not reading the whole thing. So you're no better than I am.
Apparently not.
It's a win for me.
But it's interesting because that is almost it's richer than even the peanut butter one.
Yeah.
Well, and you get a lot of the
It's-
richness because I think they put a lot of lactose in it to really calm down the harshness of the coffee,
Because maybe that's
and
what
the fact that it's an Imperial
That
on
it's-
top of it.
that it's bitter. Maybe that's what it's.
Yeah, you'll notice that a lot of the coffee beers that we drink, the breweries all have different approaches to how they make it, the roast of the coffee that they use in the beer, the way that they use it, and all those different things. So it's that's fun. My favorite coffee beer is the one that Modest makes, and I can't remember the name of it right now.
The clear one that's
Yeah.
lighter colored? Yeah.
The
yeah.
the light colored beer that you would never think was a coffee beer.
And then you smell it and you're like,
Yeah,
cafe.
yeah, it's a good one.
But yeah, I'll be interested to see what Alex has to think because I think it's kind of spicy. Like, not hot, but you can taste that it's like spicy.
Hand that over to Alex. We'll see what his opinion is, even though he doesn't have a microphone because our budget hasn't been approved by corporate yet, meaning us. What do you think, Alex?
It smells spicy too.
I see what I think it's just boozy.
It's just boozy. Yeah. There you go, folks.
The alcohol burns.
Alcohol does burn, but sometimes in a good way. Not for Beth necessarily. You're not really an Imperial drinker.
That is not my jam.
No.
I don't.
Where's Jake?
To me, I just feel like it's like okay, I'm just gonna get you drunker faster instead of.
I mean, more or less, that's what
Yeah.
an Imperial is.
I would
yes.
rather have something that's smooth like the peanut butter beer.
It's very much a sipping beer.
But yes, I do like.
Actually, even maybe it didn't say share with friends, but that's what I thought.
I think that's a safe
Slow
bet.
down, pour a glass, and enjoy the moment. Yeah, slow down.
But do love Toppling Goliath.
Oh,
Did
yes.
love going to shoot an episode there. That was very fun to be there. They have a great tap room and it was
The food was great.
delicious.
Yeah, especially since they had just really started doing the food when we were there. So I think we shot that episode a year ago.
It was, end of
Maybe-
October, beginning of November.
Yeah,
of
is that when it was?
2018.
Wow,
Because right after I
time really
finished
flies.
one job.
Yeah. Well, at least you remember.
I have seen some pseudo Sue trucks around recently that
Oh yeah,
it's life size.
Still a big deal.
Oh yeah, life size.
I managed to get some of the Dragon Fandango, which is their dragon fruit sour,
Right.
on tap near where I'm
So
working
now
and-
they sell it in cans too.
What?
Yes, Dragon Fandango is in cans.
Where?
It should be around here soon.
Yes, please.
Yes. So when we were there, when we were shooting the episode there, Dragon Fandango was very much we're going to test it in the tap room. We only make so much of it, kind of, and then it went bonkers. And so now they've had no choice but to start canning.
And it is the pinkest pink
It's beautiful.
ever. Is beautiful
And delicious.
What kind of a pink would you say that is?
It's almost magenta.
Yes. It's just like fuchsia and magenta in one because it's just beautiful. But I thought it was interesting. They said when we took our growler home that we had to be very careful because he said one of the guys, when it got up to temperature, it exploded in the back of his car, all over his car. And so he was very specific that we had to make sure we kept it cool.
Well, last week we had a beer that Andy brought from Madison, and it was the same issue. There's nothing wrong with the beer. It's just that the yeast is very active.
Yep.
Even after it's supposed to be done.
But
the
that's
beer,
why
the beer is done, but the yeast is still active.
But that's why they were very specific about you have to keep it at a certain temperature. So make sure you listen to what they tell you when you leave. I mean, it's for a reason.
Right. And we here are far enough away from Decorah that in the summer, if you were bringing beer back, it could get warm relatively fast.
But we don't let that happen. No.
Right. We just drink it in the car on the way home. It's the Wisconsin way.
Travel with a cooler?
Bring a
what I was
cooler.
thinking.
Cooler.
Oh, cooler. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
We keep a cooler bag in our trunk so we can stop wherever.
All the time.
I was completely off. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah. Iowa, Toppling Goliath is in the Iowa Hot Passport too. And then, of course, you can get it in the Wisconsin one as a bonus. And then I believe there is a Midwest Hot Passport this year. I'm not sure how much you pay for it, but I think there's a lot of. If you're just gonna go gung ho in 2020, and you're gonna be all around the Midwest,
What is that,
Road
like
trip.
a book? It's like a book.
It's a book, yeah. It's like a Bible. It's thick.
Go take a road trip.
It's real thick.
Throw your hot passport in the car. It's the only thing you need to bring.
Yeah, right?
Do you know how many states now they have? I know it's quite a few.
Offhand, no, but it's quite a few. So I know they've incorporated a few out of South Dakota now. They've incorporated a few out of Nebraska, North Dakota. So I think that's why the Midwest one is even a thing, because they incorporated all of those. So you pay extra, but you also get to go to a lot of places.
Well, yeah.
So.
I mean, there's multiple breweries in there then.
Right?
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do that for 2020. And then, of course, if you haven't already done it, you should subscribe to us on YouTube. And then we need to talk about briefly, because we're running out of time, the Pablo.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yes, Pablo, the first event is sold out. So sorry if you wanted to go to this early event, it's sold out. It's at the end of this month. But February, coming up, Founders is the last Tuesday of the month. And, of course, even if you are in town or anywhere near us, you can come out to the after party and, drink with us.
Come say hi.
If that's what you want to do. And then we'll have every Tuesday for the last, I think it goes through April.
There's only a few tickets left for Founders. So
Right, and there's only a few tickets left for all of them. So if you're interested at all, I would go to thepablocenter.org and find all those. And then, of course, all of the social medias, like I said, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And, of course, we'll have more beers lined up for you next week, everybody. And until then, on behalf of Vicky and Beth and all of us at Taproom Travelers, we'll see you next week. Prost.
Prost.
Salud.
By now, you've probably figured out that we like visiting different breweries, and we've been pretty vocal about one of our favorite travel companions, Hot Passport. When you visit any of the breweries highlighted inside, you either get 2-for-1 pints or buy one, get one. That means you only have to visit a fraction of the breweries we do to get your money's worth. Visit hotpassport.com to get one featuring your state today. Hot Passport.
don't drink without yours.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, you can click down below where there's some more episodes for you to watch. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on episodes that you do watch. We hope to see you next time.